A very pleasant good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. It's a grand day for baseball, and that's what we've got in the Stinger Sports High School Baseball National Championship, presented by A-Game, the ultimate in hydration. It's Oklahoma and it's Arizona coming up next in the first of two semifinal games today here on ESPN. Come on into the ballpark, everyone, with former Major Leaguer of 15 years and College Baseball Hall of Famer Todd Walker.
3 wins. Velocity's going to be high 80s with the slider and the changeup.
So here we go. Wiebe leading it off. He's 1 for 12 in the tournament. His first pitch swinging and sharply bangs it through the left side. So Jacob Wiebe picks on the first pitch he sees and sends it to the left side for a base hit. He's right now, do you?
It's pretty nice.
Runner on the move. The peg is a good one. In time for the out. Joe Forbes unleashes a laser to second base, and Jacob Wiebe is retired. Make it happen pitch. It's hit right back from whence it came. Burns makes the play, and there's the second out.
What you like about Zane Burns, he's attacking the zone. A lot of times during this tournament, we've seen some...
had the highest numbers of walks, pretty much. And that, of course, is playing with fire. And it comes back to Bernier. Ledford hits it pretty well, but it's gathered by Dan Zeisen and left. They've all been wide. And this pitch is off the plate as well. So a 4-pitch pass, Todd, and all of them in the same place, a few inches off the plate, wide.
Generally, the team that loses the baseball game is the one that gives up the most free passes.
This ball is hit sharply up the middle. It's on into center field for a base hit. Sharon responds. The runner is on his way to third. He will make it. Sharon advances on the throw to third. So a really fine start for Team Arizona with a base knock right now. The pitch, first pitch swinging again. He lines it out to center field. Tapley's got it. The runner tags at third, and the throw will go to third. That's a wise decision by Tapley on a ball that was deep enough to allow Low Ray to score. And I don't think there would have been any chance to get Low Ray at the plate.
No chance, and the exact same decision he had a minute ago. You know, as the back runner, you're going to read the throw. Nice job by Tapley right there. It's not going to get him at home plate, so just go ahead and throw to the lead bag. Keep Sharon at second base. Nice job by Klauser getting the first run out for Arizona.
Zeisen waits, a strong left-handed batter. And the pitch. Smacked on the ground through the right side. Sharon rounds third, now puts on the brakes. The ball is bobbled in right field. Now Sharon re-accelerates and scores. After the ball was bobbled in right field, Sharon, who was headed back to third base, reversed course and made it. So it's 2-0.
Once you've proven you're a little erratic on the mound, you have to start throwing predominantly fastballs. Not only that, you pretty much have to split the plate. The hitters know that, and they have hit the barrel 3 times in a row. As Sharon with the base hit up the middle, Klauser with the bullet to center, and now base hit by Caleb Dan Zeisen to right field.
Of the tournament, that's the most on his club, and he's off and running. The peg bounces in, but it's late, backed up by the shortstop. Dan Zeisen puts himself into scoring position. And Arizona has been aggressive and effective in the first inning.
Yeah, obviously Arizona.
Reynolds waits for the 1-1 pitch. That one's there. And actually, that was a call third strike. So Reynolds.
Not going to give you free passes.
Say Lee delivers. It's popped up left side. And the shortstop, Wiebe, makes the play, and we are done in the first. But a productive inning. Couple of base hits. The pitch had a little twist to it as it got to the plate. Shortstop transfers quickly and makes a nice play. That's Sharon. Boy, he's got quick hands and reads things well, doesn't he?
The read.
That's another chance for Sharon, and just as we were talking about it,
It's got to happen, right?
That angle was a little bit too much for him to handle. That's a tough play. It's going to be ruled an error. This is pretty well whacked into left field. A long run by the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play straddling the line. That was Dan Zeisen, who had to cover more ground than Kudzu. Morgeson has been red hot. He's 5 for 8 in the tournament. He tags this one pretty well, and a diving catch is incomplete by Brito out in right field. Brito gave it his all. It looked for the moment like he might make a spectacular play, but the ball trickled out of his glove. And then Weber converse on what to do if the runner takes off from first base. This is lobbed into right center field. It's down for a base hit. Brito is on his way to third. He'll make it without a throw. And Oklahoma is coming to life offensively in the second inning. Bryce Tapley drops a single into right center field. He collects the game's first RBI for Oklahoma.
They're starting to get on Zane Burns, knowing he's going to throw a first pitch fastball, which is what I've loved about Zane Burns in this game, attacking the zone. That wasn't a bad pitch on the outside corner. Bryce Tapley able to hit it where it's pitched into right center and get the first run. Yeah, we see a lot of two-way players in high school. Not too many at the college level, which shows you how hard that is.
Swing and a miss. Runner on the move from first base. The throw through is not in time. There is no advance from third, but a stolen base by Bryce Tapley. And now a base hit. Zane Burns lets it fly. A half swing and a little roller right back to the pitcher. Burns turn. Dwyer is the DH. Jackson Weber and Gennaro Brito will follow.
Second walk by Marcos.
The 1-0 pitch is sent pretty deep in left field. Auschwitz is retreating on the run. He reaches over his shoulder and he makes the catch.
And 408 to center field, 375 in the gaps, 335 down the lines.
This is looped into center. It finds grass off the bat of Brito. That's Brito's first hit of the tournament. He's 1 for 3 now.
It's been really good all around offensively.
This will be a play for the right fielder, Briscoe Smith. He's under it. He cuts loose with a strong throw. It's off the mark a little bit. Now a throw back to second base. Out at second base. A base running mistake by Brito.
Only made 2 errors also, so Texas doesn't give up much.
Jacob Weba is first pitch swinging. He drives it out to center field. Loping to his left is Tate Reynolds. And there's the first out. Last time. That's got a little piece of the hitter. This is going to be a long run for Brito. He is back, looking up, and that ball is gone. You can pucker up and kiss that baby goodbye. The first home run in this ballpark this week. A smash for 2 by Darren Ledford.
Smoked off the bat of Darren Ledford. Right in the middle of this lineup. Zane Burns was cruising along. He hits Cooper Auschwitz right before he has to face Darren Ledford, and we told you the wind's blowing left to right. In right field, it is going to go, and Brito was shallow on that ball, so even if it doesn't get out, it's over his head. But that ball was blasted about 4 rows up into right field. 2-run shot for Darren Ledford.
The only way Brito was going to be able to catch that was if he had positioned himself in the bleachers. And quickly following the home run by Ledford, Luke Beeler is first pitch swinging and smacks one to left for a base. Kalopek hitting .400 in the series. He's had 4 hits. This time he's left at the plate. We play in the third. Morgeson is on deck. That's an elevated pitch. It's popped up. And there's going to be room. Let's see who will take it. It'll be the third baseman, Jaden Loray. So Loray handles the foul ball.
Yeah, great competition at home on who's the hottest dude at the house. And
there's a call, third strike on a nice breaking ball.
they know what's coming. They know what to look for.
There's a nice play by the second baseman. Morgeson gets it done, charging the ball, and the strong throw to first. Klauser is retired.
I mean, they go through a lot. It's a pressure-filled plays. Let's see.
Dan Zeisen flies out to left field, and that ends the inning. A 1-2-3 performance for the reliever Aiden Allred, and we return to action at Schwab.
That's how you got involved.
Okay, so my childhood friend created the drink. He needed to launch it, and back in 2012 in the Southeast, a lot of kids were very dehydrated, and a couple kids died.
So, but this is a big ballpark, a lot bigger than what we played at Rosenblatt, but it was always special to come here for the College World Series.
A routine ground ball to second base is turned into an out. Morgeson advances to second as Tapley rolls.
When invested a lot of money into this this home, and it was very impressive. Oh, yeah, don't throw the ball away.
Yeah, a little needless throw there.
That's what happened, and Morgeson is able to score.
Either scored a run or I drove in a run, and I hope people can go back and check it out. That was definitely a game moment for me, and they show it all the time on social media and all that stuff, but every hit did something in that game, and I never hit walking.
One inning?
That is absolutely true, because I had this guy behind me hitting. He went 2 for 2 that inning, and someone got thrown out at home on my last at-bat.
Well, Weeba rolls out to end the inning, but an error is costly. And Arizona got off to a good start, scoring twice in the first inning, but since then, nothing. And yielding a run in the second, 2 in the third, and an unearned run in the fourth. And there's a strikeout of Cooper Auschwitz.
That was Johnny Damon, and special player, special person, and yeah, it's good to see him again. I haven't seen him in probably 20 years since we played together in 2003.
How unusual is it?
I mean, we were loaded offensively.
That's snared at first for the out. The throw down to second. The tag will need to be applied, but the ball dribbles out of the glove of Jacob Weeba. But a really nice play at first base by Kalapek to get the initial out.
In 2003, so Josh Beckett, and Todd Hollinsworth, Derek Lee.
This ball stays fair, and Kalapek retrieves it just in time for the 3 unassisted putout. Here's Cooper Auschwitz. He's been hit by a pitch, and he bounced back to the mound, and he swings on the first pitch and lifts it into fairly deep center field, but Tate Reynolds has plenty of time, and
4-2 here in the 5th.
And he drives it right back off the pitcher, who recovers and makes the play. That ball was a wicked smash right off of Zane Burns, but he was able.
Doubt on 2-2. 3-2, there's less doubt, and there's the walk.
So the inning is extended on a 2-out walk to Luke Beeler. Burns has not walked a lot. On a 3-2 pitch, you've got a 62% chance of a foul ball. This one is driven down into the right field corner. Beeler will stop at third. A long, loud single by Kalapek. That ball was well struck. Fly to left field and fouled out to third. Hood inherits runners at first and third. He checks them and delivers. That looked like a changeup. It's hit on a line to center field. A diving catch by Tate Reynolds. He had to leave his feet.
Me up with Glenn, and then the more that I talked to Glenn, felt like this may be a good fit for him. Obviously, you know, this is a ballpark that everybody becomes pretty aware of the last few weeks. I think it's really cool for these kids to continue to grow here, but I would have loved to play in this environment as a high school kid. It's pretty cool.
The Kyle Peterson, lastly, Kyle, the game of college baseball in general, and of course all these players out here that you see on this.
Just a good dude.
This one is lined off the shortstop's glove. Sharon drops a base hit off the leather of Jacob Weeba, who climbed to the top of the ladder and leaped from there, but couldn't quite get high enough. And this game, the 1-2 pitch popped up left side. Cardokas squeezes it in the third base coaching box. Aiden Allred needed to make a good pitch, and he did.
It was control yourself, stay under control. But if you can get the timing right, this is going to be a good pitch to hit.
It's upstairs, ball 4. The bases are loaded. Team Arizona has a chance. Critical over the course of a game or an at bat. He comes back with another breaking ball. It's rammed into left field for a base hit. One runner scores. Here's the throw to the plate. It appears to be in time, and it is. The throw from left field was in time to get Abram Sharon, who tried to score from second base.
Well, you're gonna try that with 2 outs. It's more likely of a bad throw than it is to wait for the next guy to get a base hit. With 2 outs, that is worth the risk. He got blown up at home plate, but nice base hit by Tate Reynolds to at least get one back for Arizona. They've got 6 more outs to work with as we go to the top of the 6th.
One of these A-game hydration drinks. Nice play at first base, pitcher covering, and then the ball comes loose. Let's see how they rule this. Let's see if there was enough contact and possession.
To the right side to get that runner over to third with less than 2 outs.
Oh, he does try to bunt and can't find it. So they kept the bunt on even with 2 strikes, and Tapley strike.
Oklahoma, well, how about the fact that he coached Sam Hayden, the head coach for Oklahoma, in high school, as we take a look at a great play. Great play by Arizona. Coach Richardson taught his infielders everything they know. Coach, how are you, man? Tell us the story about how you and Sam.
In order, I think he, yes, I think he hit third, and no, it was a great experience for my kids.
All right, Oklahoma pushing one across right there to make up for the missed bunt right there. They now make it 5-3, Oklahoma on top. Lastly, Coach, what a thrill it's got to be not only for you to coach in this event, but also to do it and go.
Morgeson to score from third base, and that extends the lead to 5-3. Let's see if anybody can make a play on this. Shortstop's got it, transfers, fires, and gets his man. Abram Sharon with that quick release. He was on that ball like a rat on a... Joe Forbes will lead it off. A rising senior. This young man has popped up to shortstop and walked today.
One up, one down.
Watson is batting for Dwyer in the DH position. Dwyer walked and bounced out, and Watson delivers a sharp single on the ground through the left side. Well, Todd, that's what you want a pinch hitter to do, right? I'm to batter in the 4th, but there was no damage. Let's see if they get the out at second. They do. The relay to first base is late, and it bounces back to the first baseman. He's going to have a throw to second, but not in time. So a fielder's choice and a throwing error at first base, and that allows
the fastball. Now first base is open, so he could try to double up and try to get a swing and miss, but he doesn't, and he walks the 9 spot to turn the lineup over for Arizona.
Well, now it's starting to heat up, and 6 runs in this series. He's walked and scored. He's flied to right. He's been hit by a pitch and scored. He's first pitch swinging, pops it up left side, foul ground, and plenty of room for Cardokas to make the play. So once again, he's hitting .333 for the week. That'll add to it as he goes the other way. That was a pretty good fastball on the outer half of the plate, but Auschwitz just waited on it. Ledford hitting .308 this week, 4 base hits, a couple of runs driven in. That came on that home run in the 3rd. And there he goes to first base. Hitting .300 in the series. They're playing for another run or 2, and he gets a beautiful bunt down. No chance to do anything but put it in your pocket. That's going to be a base hit, so the cleanup hitter rolls a perfect bunt to the left peg. 1 for 3 with a run scored. He takes a hack at it. The out at the plate, the throw back to first, double play, and brilliantly done. That is super done.
Fantastic play by the first baseman, Cooper Klauser. We've seen him make some great plays in this tournament already. And they had the infield in, knew what would lead out, but they're not able to get the second part and finish that play, but perfectly done by Arizona.
Oh, that pitch had a lot of sink to it. We'll go back and look at some fancy defense.
2023 and then again this year in Oklahoma, making quite a run.
Sharon at the plate, slams it to the left side. Cardokas picks it up, gets up, fires to first in time for the out. Morgeson makes the flip over to first base, and quickly there are 2 outs. A ground ball to the left side, a ground ball to the right side.
Group right here, 2-3-4 for Arizona, had a chance back in the 5th. They did get the 1 run.
Let's see if the game is extended. This ball is down. It's a base hit for Dan Zeisen, and he has had a really, really nice week. That's
Oklahoma.
The pitch is a breaking ball, and it dips out of the strike zone. So, Todd, After 2 were out quickly on ground balls, the next 2 are aboard.
Well, that's where you get in trouble.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up. On the infield right side, squeezed by Morganson. This game is over. Oklahoma advances to the championship game with a come from behind 5-3 advantage over Arizona. It gave up 2 in the first at Oklahoma, but then started applying offensive pressure with 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. It surrendered 1 in the fifth, but held on 5-3, and a heck of a relief job by Aiden Allred.
15 hits in the game combined. I think the 3 errors for Arizona is what did them in. There was also a hit by pitch, handful of walks, a pass ball, and Oklahoma just played a cleaner game, and they win this one 5-3.
Well, 5-3 the final. We'll take a timeout and come back with our A-game performance of the game.